moment to catch up.
I would love to see a video game where a JRPG character goes to a Western-style game and everyone in the game looks like Western-style artwork and characters, and the anime character feels completely out of place.
Well, you know, when you were saying that, I was at least for a moment like, wait, Wild Arms exists. Oh, wait, the other Western.
Nice.
Okay.
Now it's
Yep.
live.
All right, everybody. Hello. I'm sure you guys know me. I am Floofy, the Floof, and we're obviously going to be playing Trails of Cold Steel right now. I have with me Sean Chiplock, the voice actor for Rean Schwarzer.
Hello. I am Rean. And you will hear exactly 0 of my lines during this playthrough. But that's fine. I enjoy surprising people.
So, what, Pedro, what's
Floofy,
that
are
about?
you okay?
What?
Do we need to give you CPR? I know
No.
you're eager to play this game, but
I've already played it. I've played it at least 3 times already. So I know exactly what's going on.
play the full game or the demo?
The full game. I've got like a 80% on my what?
Is New Game Plus really that good?
Well, I'm going through a trophy hunting. I'm missing 2 trophies. I'm so mad. I screwed up one of the trophies and I have to play it all over again for it.
Wait, is there like a you can miss it forever trophy?
Well, there's a trophy that you don't get if you don't open up all the treasure chests. And I think I missed 1 or 2 of them.
That reminds me of like the one thing from Final Fantasy XII, I think it was, where the only way to get one of the best weapons in the game was to not open treasure chests, except for like 3 specific ones.
Oh my god.
And even then, there was like a 12.5% chance of actually getting the weapon.
Holy crap, that's annoying.
Ugh.
Alright, so I've pretty much just opened up the stream with, I've got a special save put together right up in Chapter 1. So you guys will get to see, like, the whole train segments and stuff.
Cool guys don't look inside the train. They just stare outside at the landscape.
Well then. Oh look, landscape, sort of.
I like
a
how
town
Rean
landscape.
I like how Rean is looking outside. The other 2 guys are looking at general stuff inside the train like you would when you're in a bus. And then what's her face is staring at Rean. She's looking directly at Rean. The most interesting thing in that scene is Rean.
As a lover of trains, I would beg to disagree.
The train is
no.
more interesting than Rean.
I've mysteriously turned all of my friends into Pokemon and put them on my belt.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's
And
like
somebody
all this-
forgot to change the title.
Oh crap! I did. Sorry.
Hang on, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Well, that's going on. Let me get out of.
Ah yes, 2 options I don't understand. Let's pick the one that progresses the story.
Okay.
You actually missed the part when she went through this originally, and I had what I called the translation monkeys. Because
I keep
don't
pressing
speak
the
English.
wrong button. That's what's going on.
Cold Steel's not there, so let's do Legend of Heroes Trail in the Sky for the play. Is that alright?
We've
Do
actually been playing under Extra Life.
yeah. Make the game extra life.
Oh, right.
Ribos, Broforce is the most American game you will ever see, and you have missed it. Therefore, you are not American. Therefore, get out of my country. Therefore, if you're not from America, you shall be liberated soon, so you can get out of my country.
Has anyone ever noticed the major difference between like games set in the US and games set in Japan is that for a lot of Western games, the problem is like alien invaders or conflicts between countries or realistic, like just general world-threatening issues. And most of the problems in JRPGs is that everyone's feels are out of whack.
Well,
You know, I kind of see that.
you know, we could make
And I'm
it
sorry, what was your name
eternally...
again? Remind me? I'm terrible with names.
Sean? Is it?
What's
Sean, what? I'm terrible with names!
on today's episode of Trails of General Hospital?
idea for the title.
I know. Sean Chiplock.
Yes.
Chiplock?
Chiplock. Like a
Chiplock.
lock for chips. When you need to protect
Okay.
your Pringles from those damn Pringle thieves.
And now that would be the perfect time to get one of those little horn honks from earlier.
Anyway, meanwhile in the
Woohoo!
story, they say that those who collect all 21 spices rule the spice that
Oh
must
my god.
flow.
And on that note,
This
God.
sounds like a story Sniff would do, except
It's-
with the...
It is.
What-
He's
how
picking
many-
up on Sniff's story. He's picking up on Sniff's version.
Oh god.
and for
He
what it's
is.
worth, guys, I should probably comment, you don't ever want to play poker with this guy, because when it comes down to the chips, they're totally locked in his favor.
Oh god. See now we've got Hawk in on this, and I'm worried of the puns starting to fly.
Did someone say puns?
Oh my god.
Oh no, not this again.
I have a reputation in the pun industry, so to speak.
Thankfully, I haven't eaten since
That's
1
actually
o'clock
how
my
he recorded
time.
the
I will
line.
see you
That's-
guys in
that's-
5 hours.
See, folks, when Papyrus tries to make puns, we're all just boned.
Could you guys stop that, please? I can only get so erect.
Oh my god.
I
Welcome
see you
to
and
the
I are gonna
insanity.
be archer nemesis.
Oh my god.
Maybe we should assign people to roles. Like anytime Rean talks, I'll make up a line. Anytime one of the females talks, Floofy, you come up with a line. Retro, you handle somebody.
I have no idea who these people are.
Firehawk,
I hate to
you
break
handle
it
the
to
guy
you.
with red hair because fire.
I hate to break it to you, but you've made a critical mistake here. Floofy is the manliest of us all.
Oh my god.
So, do any of you need a refresher on what the storyline is?
Your storyline or Sniff's storyline? Because I'm pretty sure Sniff's involved. in
We are
Applebee's.
all members of Applebee's, and
Yes.
the different factions are different brand names, such as Applebee's, Arby's, Subway, and we are trying to discover the secret 21 spices and herbs that will allow us to rule the world.
Clearly we're not getting very far right now. We're still in the train station, 15 minutes into the stream.
Oh my god.
The 21 herbs and spices. Are you
Well, it
really
comes
sure
down
that
to-
we could gather all of those in one place?
I
No,
haven't
you
really
came
thought
here
about
for
it that way,
game.
but
You came to the wrong place.
calm yourselves, bitches.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's summoning Sniff.
Oh my god.
I'm only 17
Sniff's
and
in
I've
the other
already
channel.
lost my hair color.
It's okay, they make lotions for that.
Oh my god.
Do they make lotions to increase your bust size too?
Just as a heads up, since the question came up in chat, we don't have an English release date currently.
Soon, TM.
Soon, trademark.
Now you know what I'm saying is important because I managed to change the font of my speech.
It's now green. Behold, I am a god.
You might want to see a doctor about that. I just imagine that between Eustace and Machias, all they do is have a grunt battle between each other.
So, Floof, you do have the super secret hack of this game that changes Juice's text portrait to with sunglasses, right?
No, that's in the other one.
Oh no!
Besides, he's not in my party for this, as far as I remember.
God damn it!
So, good news is I have free food coupons for about 5 people. Bad news is there's 6 of you.
Clearly, with fight to the death determine who gets to keep them.
It's okay. I'm pretty much destined to be the beta bitch of this game anyway.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, we have 42 viewers. Wonderful number.
Well, you should see my room later if you're gonna be that.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if you touch another young kid, I am going to report you.
Hello!
Oh my!
I can't be the only one participating. You guys need to.
I don't know what to say! We just.
I don't either!
I
I'm
have to
terrible at
eat.
improv!
I have not eaten for like
Poor
7.5 hours.
Hang on 1 second here.
To what? She left me without an answer.
I don't know. This is totally the official script. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that literally every time Machias and Yusuf speak, I just play this file that Exceed sent me of them doing different grunts.
So it's basically like...
Dude, don't fucking
Something like that.
spoil it.
Yeah, somebody in chat's like, this is legit translation.
Yep.
This is amazing. As Sniff would say, totes legit.
Does anyone have an explanation for why my face is frozen like that one Animal Crossing character face?
Oh my god.
Which one is that?
Well, it's mainly because I'm the main character, so I'm the one who's supposed to be looking forward towards the future. Then again.
Bitch, did you just talk shit about me like I wouldn't hear?
You really are cruising for a bruising, Rean, you know? Shit.
All of this, and it took us this long just to get on the damn train.
I don't know what to say at this point. What's the topic?
They are going to go, pretty much, they're about to head out to Celtic. Oh god. Uh-oh, we now have, Elliot in here.
I can't really afford to pay for all of us.
Is there an in-flight movie?
In flight? How can we have in flight?
I was kind of banned off the last train because I kind of threw up all over the seat in front of me. Could you just let it slide this one time?
We have had the question, where does this train go? And another question is, where Burger King is situated?
Oh, someone's talking in green speech.
That's just the announcer. The announcer is
great.
special.
I have one of those people following me around.
Don't worry, this is Rean. This isn't at all. So we don't have to worry about that.
Let's stand in front of the window instead of the door that we're supposed to walk in.
That sounds like a brilliant plan.
We were being polite and letting people get out first. I forgot. This is Japan, not the U.S.
Yep.
We're now having, it's like somebody has suggested that they're headed to White Castle, Subway. Is there a Pizza Hut?
Guys, I forgot to tell you, I don't do so well with stop and motion.
Well, that's why. That's exactly why the trouble happened the last time, I guess.
Guys, it's dark in here. Well, maybe you shouldn't have taken a seat in the storage cabin. Wow, everyone hates each other so much they're taking different seats.
After the puking incident, can you blame him?
Retro's got a point there.
So, has anyone figured out whether I'm a boy or a girl yet?
Oh, poor Elliot.
Definitely a girl, although you're the only person who makes me feel better about my breast size.
Somebody said it sounds like Ron Weasley.
Can we please stop talking about people's chests for 5 minutes? What's the matter, Rean? Are you self-conscious? You don't have a rack like I do?
We have somebody suggesting try taking the metro in Mexico City and survive. Or filthy Erebonians deserve Pizza Hut's filthy pizza.
Actually, I don't want to talk about boobs anymore. The new topic is everyone is discussing what the best anime is.
Oh boy.
Well, I, for one, am partial to Daily Lives of High School Boys. It only has refined humor. You know, like underwear jokes.
Hey look, windmills. They haven't shown up on you yet.
Well, I actually think Full Metal Alchemist is the best. I'm quite partial to Boku no Pico.
I'm so glad
Oh, somebody has added in Cory in the House is the best anime.
I remember when I saw my first anime.
We also have, I bet Elliot likes fucking Bible Black or some shit.
I was 5 years old and living in my village. We had to turn a crank to get electricity.
By the way, you're all wrong. The best anime is Mew Mew Kissy Cutie.
Oh my god. You know what's terrible is I haven't been in the anime so long, I'm not sure. I don't know any of these.
Damn it, remote took my answer.
Wait, no, sorry. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 is the best.
My father would always get mad at me because I'd try and sing along to the theme song and it would wake up the dogs. You owned dogs?
We've got now, everyone knows the best anime is Battletoads. What an emotional roller coaster.
Oh no.
See,
Wow, her taste really is garbage. Listen, I am sitting right across from you and I will slap your shit if I have to. So don't make me come over there and rearrange your emoticons. Come at me, bitch. I'm ready for you.
Oh my god.
Guys, we don't have to be this serious about anime. I'm sure we can all get along and come to terms with... Shut up, Rean. You don't know anything about anime.
Wow, somebody brought up a name I hadn't heard in forever in chat. Urotsukidoji.
Senpai! I'll have you know, as main character, I am entitled to know everything about anime.
We've now got, I have extremely high expectations for Legend of Cold Steel now.
I'm going to have more TV tropes entries written about me than any of you losers. Rean, you're doing it again. You're letting your ego get to your head.
It absolutely is the English script, Falcon.
We are 100% reading the English script. We are breaking
Holy shit,
all
we
the
Metal
laws.
Gear Solid now. Senpai! Senpai, what brings you here?
She's actually the teacher.
Please don't tell us you've come to... I don't know. Sup, losers? I made a bet with someone that within 5 minutes you'd all be arguing about anime. Did I win?
We now have Q Van Halen.
Does it count if we haven't made a decision yet? Because, I don't think we've agreed on anything. So what you're saying is I won. Big fucking surprise. Well, guess I'm gonna have to go pick up my money from that dealer later.
We now have, it was an argument about anime. I'm not sure anyone wins.
The fans win.
The fans win. We've got Sarah here. Fan service, they win.
So I'm actually really excited for Cold Steel because I've seen... Are we going to get to see any of the battle mechanics in this, or is it going to be mostly story?
There's going to be battle mechanics once we can get there.
Hint, hint, stop making her laugh. Hint, hint.
Nah. Oh, look, she's asleep.
I'm sitting over here with the people who believe that Cory in the House is the best anime. Which
I don't... I wouldn't assume. What? She fell asleep. Well, that's what happens when you think Cory in the house is entertainment. Please don't talk that way about her. I don't want her to wake up and beat the shit out of us. Which selects the best anime?
This is good. Oh man, this is just... Did Sniff get put into the wrong channel or something? I don't know.
Hold on. I'll go down.
Okay. No, we didn't start at the beginning. I actually started a little bit into chapter 1. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip through a bunch of the little back and forth stuff. Hey, we can play Blade now.
Pick the best anime.
And Sarah's still sleeping. Can't talk to her.
How do I start the dating minigame with Sarah?
Alright.
Did you remember to press C key to activate your dating interface?
Now we're playing cards.
You got to know when to hold on. Know when to fall down. Yes, I have talked to Sniff. He is the streamer himself.
Just so you know, Alice, I have no idea how the hell to play this game.
You basically don't want to have... You basically want to make sure you don't have the lowest number after your turn.
Got any swords? Go fish!
Pretty much.
Got any guns? Yeah, right here. These guns.
Oh my god, this totally works. So I got bored, started looking at Undertale stuff, and I just found fan art of Papyrus as Professor Layton.
Oh my god.
Human, would you like a puzzle? Not really. Too bad, you're getting a puzzle!
Oh my god.
Testify, Zark. Testify.
Oh, lame. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Well, basically, we just saw... I'm gonna go ahead and do one more run of Blade, but this time actually tell what I'm doing. That might actually be a good idea. Blade is only, if I remember correctly, outside of a couple of other moments, it should be... It's only accessible on the train. The goal of Blade is, basically, like I said, you want to be able to get through and run out of the cards and have the top number. You never want to have a turn take place with you having the lowest number, otherwise you're going to get yourself in trouble. So, if both numbers match, the cards are taken off the table, and Bolt can actually strike the last card played on your enemy, and if you use the 1, you can restore it. Mirror switches your playing hands. Also, because people in here know about it, this game was also in Brandish the Dark Revenant, which Xseed released earlier this year.
And now begins another 5 hours of playing card games, trying to get one thing out of the casino. While my sanity slowly drains as insomnia kicks in as I look over at the clock. And it reads 4:45, and the birds have begun to chirp here on the East Coast. The sun will be rising soon.
Oh yeah, that's right, it is in Tokyo Xanadu, and I just completely and totally ignored Char there. Oh my god. Hey, awesome. Nah, just tonight we have Sean on as a guest.
Corn checks.
Alright, okay, I'm skipping the other Blade games. Look at that, Char. And now we're arriving in Celtic.
I'd slow clap, but I'm too busy eating pizza rolls.
Mmm, pizza rolls.
How can they see anything through that dirty ass window?
I know, right? They clearly don't watch the trains very often.
Guys, look, it's John Cena, but I don't see anything.
Alright, let's... Hey, look, it's green text again. And they voiced the announcer, but nobody else in this scene.
You can tell that XC loves 4chan with how much green text they put in this game.
Actually, Alan, I have started playing around with making a deck for Blade, so I haven't gotten very far on it. Still working on it.
Oh man, this makes me think of that one scene from American Tail, 5 Goes West.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen that. Is the stream chopping for anybody else? I've had a preview up and it's really choppy.
No, if it is, we'll see in a moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine on my end.
Okay.
Rean looks like he rolled out of bed and didn't bother to do anything with his hair.
Of course. He is protagonist, therefore his hair automatically becomes spiky.
Standardizing. That's why they all look exactly the same.
Have you seen train stations? They actually do look almost all the same. You know, with the tracks and the trains and the stations.
Yep.
へえ、ここがケルディックか。のんびりした雰囲気だけど、結構人通りが多いんだな。あちらの方にある。
And here we have the great market.
外国からの
This
商
looks
人も多いと聞
perfect,
く。な
you
る
know,
ほど。
to be
デートとは
destroyed.
違った客層が
by the
訪
bad guys.
れてるのね。
ちなみに特産品はライ麦を使った地ビールよ。
Petrol, it's a miserable pile of steel. Wait. I'm sorry. I think I'll see myself out. Okay, you can play it remotely. No, I'm just kidding.
君たちは学生だからまだ飲んじゃダメだけどね。
Hold on, I'm translating.
Uh-oh.
Alright, welcome to the first theatrical presentation of Students on Ice. I can see you've already prepared your starting poses. That's nice, that's good.
別に悔しくありませんけど。
Clearly, we're not having any serious questions going on tonight.
People in the front, hands on your hips. People in the back. Isn't this supposed to be for one of the girls? You look like a girl to me, Rean. Oh, I wish the burn that you just experienced was as fiery as my hair. What about my hair? No one asked your opinion.
Oh, poor Elliot. Oh, mysterious man in white. I wonder who that could be.
My name is Sephiroth. I'm looking for Mother. Mother, where are you?
It's even worse. It's even worse knowing who the character is. I don't know, Pedro. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just Sephiroth, like Sean said.
Loser says what?
I'm not falling for that. Somebody's just
really
added your mother's in another castle.
Do you think you could help me with my wrist? I haven't been able to get it to stop moving like this for months. Damn it, Oculus Rift must be glitching again.
It's like he's trapped in the world or something. Wait, was that a dot hack reference?
Kids, how do I get this woman's dating potential to max? Not everything is a dating sim. Oh shit, she talked.
Oh hey, we're getting an announcement for our prize for the raffle right now. It's actually pretty awesome.
Yes, I shall be posting it in chat. And spread the word on Twitter if you guys will. This is your warning that this is our warning for the prize draw. I will be subsequently... yeah, I'm doing good. Can you tell my sleep schedule's fucked? I will subsequently be posting this on Twitter as well, but our prize is putting in chat thanks to our resident goat.
Our resident goat.
And I completely kept the spelling error.
That's not how you spell Legend of Mana.
Oh! Oh!
I completely kept the spelling error. But whatever, yes, that is the prize.
It's
a
going...
signed copy of that CD.
Oh, it's signed by Hiroki Kikuta, even.
Yes.
So, pretty awesome. I will get a thing out for that. It's the rules. You know the rules for it, Char?
Rules are basically everyone except mods for this channel are up for it. So pretty much I'm going to count the viewers, I'm going to put it into the raffle machine, I'm going to pull a name out, and that's who wins the CD.
Also, as a heads up, since I am doing something a little special for Extra Life right now, and since we have probably a bunch of Falcom fans in on this, if I can hit $200 before my Extra Life stream, which has probably been delayed because of real life, I will be adding Oath and Felghana Inferno mode to my stream during that. So,
yeah.
You want to see me suffer? There you go. Once I hit $150, I will be doing a stream of Gurumin on the PC. So it's the version that's up on Steam. I will happily stream that as well because that was kind of a funny thing also. But last I checked, I'm currently at $125, so we're $25 away from getting the next, tackling the next goal, I guess. So,
yeah,
anyway.
That'll be its own separate prize, but as fans said, yes, there is our donation link. If you would like to leave a donation, that's welcome. Donate to Floof to get that certain of the prize. As far as the prize I'm giving away, there is no entry necessary. Just be in chat when I make the numbers up. I'm going to pull them out, and whoever gets it, gets it.
I am going to go ahead and...
any chance that we can get to Torture the Floofy is a prize in its own.
You guys love making me miserable.
Hashtag Lords of Shadow Marathon when?
No!
Yes!
Alright, you know what? We got a bunch of scene stuff that I'm just going to zip right through. By the way, the little speed up function is actually pretty darn awesome.
Yes, except when you accidentally hit it.
Yeah, would I accidentally hit it or would I accidentally skip the ending?
You did that.
I did do that. I did do that.
I remember that.
So let's go ahead and I am going to throw a random question at Sean if you're still listening in.
Nope, I've ignored all of you.
Because you got really quiet. Oh God, no more people running with that hashtag.
Yes, tweet it.
Hello. Anyway, I got a couple of questions to throw at you to get your answers on. They could be as serious or silly as possible. First question, Sean, is with your experience with Cold Steel, which characters did you like, or that you have seen, and why do you like them?
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna need your help with remembering some of the names, cause okay. So there's one scene I recorded that I'm really eager to see in who's the girl who asked me if bananas are snacks? Miriam, that's right.
Or it might be Milliam. I don't know. I don't remember what XC's using for her name.
Because when we were recording for Cold Steel, and they described Milliam to me, it basically told me to pretend that my fiance, who is 4'9", was Miriam.
Oh my god.
Because for one of the scenes, I had to act super annoyed while Miriam was bouncing up and down on my stomach to get my attention like a petulant child. Which would be hard to draw from experience if my fiance was not a 4'9" petulant child who loved to hop up and down on my stomach to get my attention.
Well then.
So, she's one of my favorites just because that had to be the most natural performance I gave out of the entire game. I actually think they had to tell me to tone it down a little on how annoyed I sounded, and I was like, sorry, real world experience.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I've heard the voiceover for Crow, and he's my husband, though, of this game. I'm actually kind of nervous because his performance is really, really, really good, and I'm worried it's gonna make mine seem cliche anime, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. By, like, comparison. But I think a lot of people are gonna like Crow.
Well, I do know that we've, Brittany's been gushing about Crow, so...
Yeah. She was gushing about Crow even during our recording session.
Well then.
And a third character, I want to get to know that teacher more. Sarah? Is that her name?
Yep, Sarah.
Sarah seems really cool, and I feel like I'm gonna, like, enjoy her as a person.
She is amazing.
So, those are my top 3.
Awesome.
So now, of course...
Is that the only question?
I got more.
I have a question. Have
Have
you played any of the other Trails games?
People have been bugging me to play Trails in the Sky before second chapter came out, but I've just been so busy recently. Like, I keep getting distracted by stuff, whether it's Tree of Savior or the dumb Undertale stuff I do on Tumblr. I just haven't been able to make time for it, so no, I haven't had the chance, but I would like to if I get the opportunity.
There's
God,
when I get the
damn it, Pedro.
Yeah,
Pedro just added, there's a lot of
Then
porn
you
of
look at the
him
clock and
about Crow.
14 hours have gone by.
So you've been playing Tree of Savior. What other games have you been playing lately? Or what have you played?
I finally finished I've been playing the Puzzle and Dragons game for 3DS that has, like, the story mode and the Mario version. I finally finished the story mode like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I've been working through the Mario version now.
Cool.
After I'm done with that, I plan on actually playing... I got as far as the first boss on Etrian Untold 1, the Millennium Girl, and then I stopped. And I think it was because the Grimoire system kind of exhausted me. I don't know, I tried to think about it and it made me feel, like, overwhelmed. So I'm gonna try and go back and play the game and actually beat it, and then try and go back and beat it the other way. So, like, if I do story mode the first time, I'm gonna do Classic the second. And then I'm gonna go through and play Untold 2. Because I bought that, and I bought the DLC, but I haven't even touched it yet. So, a lot of 3DS games, but when this game comes out, when Trails of Cold Steel comes out, I do want to play it. I want to actually experience my first time voicing the young male hero protagonist.
I remember you saying that on Facebook, that you were excited about this opportunity for that.
Right. People talking about Rean X Crow.
Yep. Also, somebody is, like, saying about the Yamete Kure, the stop or don't. I don't know how they've translated it. So, at the end,
there were a lot of cases where I had to use the Japanese audio as a reference for timing, and like We would have case. No. You understand? This is where my job gets difficult. We would have stuff where the English text that I was supposed to say was, "You have to stop this." All right, and the Japanese audio was, "Yabe!"
Oh my god.
So, you know, obviously the two options were to go, "You have to stop this," or we would have to like change the text. But there were a lot of cases where the text they gave me was way too long. We'd have like 6 seconds of dialogue, and the actual Japanese would be maybe 2 seconds long tops.
That sounds like a
the English language.
yeah, English language. You know what? All through this talking, I've lost track of what I was doing. Okay.
That reminds me.
We did see guys in the old on helmets walk away very bad.
That was one of the worst parts. What I'm about to say is a very niche thing, but anyone who's actually experienced it will know exactly what I'm talking about. Back during the Nintendo 64 era, have you guys heard of Quest 64?
Yes.
I played it.
Quest 64 had no. Wow, walking around with a sword like that is how you're gonna get arrested. Anyway, Quest 64 had no guidelines to show you where the entrance of a dungeon was and where you were supposed to go was. And oftentimes the dungeons would all the backgrounds would all blend together. Well, here's the problem.
Really?
After you finished a battle, you usually finished facing the last direction you were in before the battle ended. So if you forgot which direction you were heading in, whether you were just backtracking or going somewhere else, you could backtrack all the way to the beginning of the dungeon before you realized you were going the wrong direction, and then you'd have to turn around and go back the same way again. There was one time I was right near the end. I didn't know it at the time. I was right near the end of the water dungeon when I got into a battle and finished. And I ended up facing the wrong way, and I thought I was facing the right way, so I kept walking, and I ended up walking 15 minutes to show up back at the beginning of the dungeon.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, I've not played it, but man, that sounds, yeah, trollish as heck. Oh, now we've got hedgehog jokes going.
Alright guys, let's just stare them down until they're scared to fight.
Give him the Clint Eastwood eye.
I am definitely not compensating for anything with this broadsword.
Yeah, I am agreeing with Elliot that's in chat right now, that Trails of the Flash is now behind us because that title is awful.
Yes.
Stop hitting
Yes,
your
it
friends,
is.
Rean.
So whose idea was that Trails of the Flash thing?
That was Silicon Era.
Oh yeah, I remember you ruthlessly mocking them for
Was
about 2
Trails
days
of
on
the
it.
Flash like the makeup name for this before they released the official one?
That was Silicon Era's translated name. Silicon Era can't really translate their way out of a paper bag.
Of course, then of course Spawn being the Flash for jokes.
Yep. Now the question is, do we still have Masters of Clam Dip Flow? Oh hey, I need to actually make that link there.
So does this game have mechanics like, so for example, we have the two enemies and we have Rean goes and then the monster goes. If Rean kills the monster that's supposed to go next, does it automatically just go back to well, actually that's a dumb question.
If you look on the left, there's the AT bar. The AT bar shows the turn order that's going. You can actually manipulate the AT bar over the course of the game.
I was gonna say, is it like Final Fantasy X where certain moves may slow when your next turn is, or certain actions will let you take your next turn faster?
Yep. There's when I go in and like I've just done here, you'll see it in a sec.
I hate to interrupt, but this little plant from Canada is the most adorable thing. Hey, buddy! What's that sound for, buddy? Are you gonna slash it?
Wow.
I'm not your enemy, guy.
Oh
I'm
my
your
god.
friend, buddy.
Now I will never unhear that looking at this little thing. When I actually select an attack, if you look on the AT bar, you'll see the delay 30. That delay 30 shows that there's a delay of 30 points. different abilities, different items have different delays. Like moving has a delay of 23, and as a result, it changes the way that bar works. There's also some skills that have the ability to do an AT delay, which knocks the enemy that it hits down to a lower part of the bar, and they kind of, in a sense, lose their turn.
Interessante.
Let me see here. I don't see anything for it. There we go, though.
I'm
Rean's
excited for this game's soundtrack. The last really good video game soundtrack I heard was Demon Gaze.
I haven't actually heard the Demon Gaze soundtrack.
Oh my god, Floofy. It's like all the lyrics are sung by a Vocaloid, but it's very good music. It's really enjoyable.
Wow, that's crazy.
Guys, I don't know how I feel about all these characters having such large amounts of CP.
I don't have any way to actually really use S-Crush yet. I'll have to see about pulling up a later save for that.
But with that much SP, you're gonna end up on To Catch a Predator.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god. That was so bad, yet so good.
What's that sound for, buddy? You wouldn't hit a guy without glasses on, would you? Ah! I don't hate you, buddy.
Let's see here. Was there anything, another question that I had come in, was there anything you disliked about Cold Steel when you were recording on it?
Disliked?
Yeah.
Like about the recording process or about the game?
Take your pick.
It's like, I don't know if I want to answer a question what I dislike, but, you know, that's such a cop-out answer to say, oh, I don't dislike anything about the game.
Well, no, I can understand on that, too.
You know, he might need to come back so he can't be mad at them and say, God, thanks, Floof.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've got somebody in chat also saying here's some time to hear bad jokes.
I think the ending of the first game is going to piss off a lot of newcomers.
Yes, it's going to absolutely piss off a lot of people.
That is literally the most I can say about that without giving away spoilers.
Yep.
The ending of this game is going to be the shit that creates Tumblr hashtags.
Oh my god, it is, isn't it? You know, I remember when before it had just come out in Japanese, there was an interview with Falcom's president. And actually, before the game came out, he was already confirming the second game is coming out next year. Don't worry. And nobody understood why and why he said it so soon.
I think the only way you could make the ending of this game worse is if, in order to get to it, you had to go through the Ocarina of Time water temple without iron boots.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
And no map. No map.
Oh, I hated that water temple.
That's right. It's Olivier. You have to roll the R's.
That ending, though, coming from someone who was spectating Floof and getting it translated by somebody who had already beaten it and already played it. Because it's Floof, and when she plays Trails games, she goes pretty much until she passes out, which is usually around 8 a.m. in the morning the next day, my time, over here on the East Coast. I was pretty much reduced to getting up after that ending, walking around my house and going, what? What?
People here who have played Trails in the Sky, the ending to Trails in the Sky doesn't even put a candle to the cliffhanger of Cold Steel. It is pretty crazy.
It's yes, that's it's hard to describe without spoiling it.
I feel like the last hour of gameplay of Cold Steel has like 5 different genres of games shoved into it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Oh my God.
It's one of the greatest shifts of gameplay ever.
And all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose in my play here.
What happened, Flo?
Everything!
What did you do?
Yep.
Oh, she did. Why do you keep hitting your partner?
He's confused. Those little tomatoes, or whatever they are, they're tomatoes.
I still don't know
Oh!
if you're a boy or a girl. Oh.
Yes, indeed it is, Kluzik. Also, welcome. Welcome to the Comedy Hour.
Music, it's me, Rean Schwarzer. Have you come to worship me?
Also, Kluzik, for your question, we don't have a release date yet, but it's supposed to be by the end of the year. I think Tom himself said he's almost entirely sure that it'll be before the end of the year.
Yeah, he's almost entirely sure, 110%, he's fixed all the bugs that you found, Flo.
I just want the art book, damn it. The art book looks so good.
I know. I have the first one. I don't have the second, and I'm like, ugh. I wouldn't trust anything with dates unless Xseed themselves says it, Falcon. They always do placeholder dates like on Amazon and everything. Primarily because for those sites to be able to have the game on there, the general method of e-commerce websites is that they have they require to have the validity date for the product. And suddenly my web designer moment just came into the window. Sorry, guys.
We got the fucking Wolf Twerk team going on over here.
I'm suddenly remembering when I played, a long time ago, played Arcana. There were the wizards that Sniff would always be like, truffle, shuffle, truffle, shuffle, because of the way they're wavy wave robes.
I figured out why you hurt me, Elia. It's because I didn't entertain you enough, buddy. So I brought my best friends, the 3 Triplet Wolves. We can be friends now, right, buddy?
Oh my god!
That's not to say Arcana didn't have its own set of amazingly spectacular failures and problems.
You know what? Okay, another thing in Trails in the Sky actually has a run option. They all do, obviously, but you have no...
That was a very flashy attack for doing so little damage.
I know, right?
Why are they losing so badly? Is this...
I don't know. I think it's because I just ran out and decided to hit a fight, and I don't even know what level I am or anything like that. I'm also playing on hard mode, but...
Well, at least now I'll get to experience the game over screen, so I won't have to do it with my actual copy.
Okay, so, when you try to run in Trails in the Sky, there is no, oh my god, Petrol, that was horrible. Okay, so there is no, there's no issues in trying to escape from a fight. You can escape from a fight 100% of the time. Zero and Owl introduced the percentage. And the percentage gives you a certain amount of chance of escaping. Like right now I have it up and it says I have a 60% chance of escaping. If I fail this, the screen kind of flashes and it comes back in and basically I lose my turn. So, let's see if I can escape.
I think you have like 2 chances and then you're done.
Hey, look, I did escape.
Yay.
Alright, let's check something here. Before I try to pick a fight, I should get Lara healed. And you know what? I have absolutely nothing in my position. I have to go and like gear up and everything. I bet you that's the problem.
So if you slash enemies with the sword, do you get like a first attack or a sneak attack, or what happens?
Yes. If you can actually get behind the enemy and strike, it'll dizzy them.
So you have to get behind and strike?
Sometimes, I think with... Oh, hey, there's where I'm going. I think like with some characters like Lara, she can actually stun from head on because she just hits that hard.
Apply directly to the forehead?
Pretty much.
She is the sword that cleaves evil.
Oh, hey, lightning outside. Oh, boy.
Oh, joy.
Welcome to Oddvin, where we can't even.
Oh my god.
Don't say Exceed's name in vain, Floof.
Everything is so distracting in here, I'm just kind of like...
So, Sean, here's a question for you.
No.
Nope. You guys have just met my dogs, so hold on.
Yeah. What's your typical games do you play? Well, like, what's your genre?
What typical games do I play?
Yeah.
I am a huge sucker for anything that has a tier-based skill or class system. So, like, especially if you can dual class. So, like, Etrian Odyssey, where you could dual class, like, a swordsman and a shinobi or something like that. Or, originally, Demon Gaze was supposed to have dual classing, but I think that got dummied out at the last moment. But like I fell in love with Etrian Odyssey because of the whole tier-based skill system, and that's also why I tend to be a big fan of MMORPGs, where I select which skills I want or that I want to focus in. I'm a huge sucker for any game that has pet companions, to the point where I have bought games simply because they have pet companions, even though I never fucking played them. For example, I bought Fantasy Life, and I bought Tales of Symphonia 2, mostly because I was excited about being able to raise and train pet companions and have them fight alongside me, and I never played either of them. So, I feel terrible, but yeah. Did I lose you guys?
No, we're here.
Oh.
No, you're here. No, I'm just, that's interesting. It's always kind of cool to see what other people play, and considering I do have your IMDb page up, so I'm like, okay, what's he been in? Let's see. Oh, there's that. Oh.
So yeah, those are my big favorites. Just generally anything with RPG elements, with different learned skills, especially with pet companions. Those are the big ticks for me.
That's pretty cool. We have a little bit of diverse. Me myself, I'm Mr. Tryhard Simulator guy, so if it's not 100% historically accurate, I don't play it.
Usually, the goal I have with keep losing my push to talk. The goal I have with an RPG when I play it is to A, figure out the most efficient combination of skills for my team, which then B, allows me to basically face roll through the dungeon with how efficient I've become.
Yeah, exactly.
Are any of you familiar with an old game for the PlayStation 2 called Jade Cocoon 2?
Sounds familiar.
Jade Cocoon 2 was basically it was a Pokemon-esque game, except you had... Your person was in the center, and monsters did all the fighting for you. And the monsters were in an 8-space circle around you. And so there were 4 elements: water, wood, lightning, and fire. And each of the cardinal directions was a pure element, fire, lightning, and then each of the corners could be an element hybrid, so wind and water, water and earth, earth and fire, fire and wind. And so you would raise and evolve monsters to teach them skills and then place them in spots according to how you wanted them, or how you wanted to fill up your slots. And generally, each team had some sort of weakness. Like, if you were really good on defense, maybe your status-inflicting side wasn't too powerful. But I spent as much time on my laptop planning every single evolution and monster and placement and upgrade as I did actually playing the game. To the point where my game save file maxed out at like 999 hours and 59 minutes. And by the time I was done beating the game, I had a team that literally could not run out of MP. Like, If I ran out of MP, I had a monster that restored MP. If someone died, there was a monster that resurrected them. There were monsters that could put up like a triple wall so that enemies could not touch me while I was waiting to recover. I had area of effect fire attacks. It was ridiculous. I had just totally broken the game over my knee, and I have spent 10 minutes answering this question.
And that is totally okay, because that's interesting. I'm sure people who've played Jade Cocoon probably know some of the stuff that you're talking about. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, if you can take a game and break it over your knee, that is the most satisfying experience.
I seem to have been the person who played all the games that were like niche games. So like Jade Cocoon 2, whereas most people only played the first game, Legend of Mana, Bomberman 64, the second attack, stuff like that.
Wow, and here I am over in my own little universe of stuff that nobody plays too, and it's completely opposite direction of you.
I apologize if I've been muted. I have thunder and dogs that like to tell me that it's thundering.
It's the problem. I do need to let you know, though, unfortunately, I think, yes, a client of mine contacted me, and they're going to need to talk to me about something at about 7:30, so I am going to have to drop out about half an hour early.
Okay, that's fine.
That's alright. Good having you.
It has been great having you. I was just gonna give a heads up. I loaded in a save slightly later in the game.
Okay.
So, basically what this is like in a, particular dungeon that you see quite a few times in the game. But in this case, it gives me more chance to show off like all the different characters a little better and everything. Like right now, I'm running around with Machias and his awesome shotgun.
Why is his hair green?
Oh,
by the way,
yes.
Special alert for people who probably already own this game or are thinking of picking it up and are new to the series. I have been told that Machias is one of the game-breaking potential characters because his shotgun has he has various skills that hit multiple enemies, and he also has he can put attributes on that have % chances to proc status effects.
Yes.
And by combining with careful combination of his skills and gems that create status effects, you can use area of effect or area-wide attacks that hit like all 6 enemies on the screen with a 10 to 15% chance each to inflict one of 6 different status effects.
Yep. It's amazing.
So I feel like Machias is going to be one of those people that I keep on my party, and I'm going to fully invest in helping him break
Oh my god, that is
open.
Terrible. Okay, hey, here. Rean's S-Craft.
Ooh, yay, actual damage, perhaps.
I'm still waiting for it to catch up.
No, it's here.
I forgot to turn the oven off!
Let me see something here.
So
no, go ahead.
How do you activate an S-Craft? Is it like an overdrive? Do you have to be on...
Basically, when your CP hits 100, that's your craft points. When your craft points hit 100, you can actually go in and interrupt. In the case of the game, if you hit triangle, you get like the menu up, and you basically use any of the cardinal directions on the D-pad to activate the character. In this right now, Machias and Elliot do not have an S-Craft yet. So in this save, it's only Rean and Lara who do.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and hit something with Lara because
most skills use CP, so you have to stock up if you're going to use the S-Craft.
Yep.
What about link attacks? Are link attacks bonus, or do they also use CP?
Say that one more time.
Are link attacks also are they bonus attacks, or do they also use up CP?
They're bonus attacks here. Let me show you. The other character that I have up right now, the Hell Rabbit. That's what the enemy is. Basically, you see a section that have a set of stars underneath the numbers. Those are the different types of attacks that can actually basically knock the enemy off balance. When they do, you get the big old flashy flash come up on the screen, quite literally.
No wonder they called it Trails of Flash.
and so basically what happens is that the character that is linked to them, like right now Machias is linked to Lara, and Elliot is linked to Rean. Basically the linked character will be able to join them, and then once your Brave Points hits 3, you can actually do a second type of link attack. And then later on in the game, you get I think Burst, I think is what it was called. I can't remember exactly. But when you get that, once you have 5, you can actually have all 4 characters attack on the link attacks.
I'm hoping this is explained well in game. Is my main hope, because I had to do game testing for Mugen Soul Z, and by the time it was introducing its 25th new battle mechanic, I just wanted to be done. Like, there were so many different things to consider, and I couldn't keep track of it all. So, like, I'm just hoping that all these different things that you're talking about have thorough but understandable explanations, because it'll be a real bummer if I have trouble enjoying Legend of Heroes because I can't really catch on to how the battle system works.
Okay, yeah, well, what's going on with this is the best part with it is that they're actually pretty good at gradually adding in new things. Oh, I can't switch everything back. Darn.
Nice going.
That was actually, no, the switch was wrong. Yotaka adds in lots and lots of explanation. Trying to actually go through this stage backwards is a little tricky.
Yeah, because it's where did you leave off now?
So do you set up the links ahead of time, or are they based on where your characters are positioned mid-battle?
You set them up ahead of time. And you can actually change them in combat. Oh, there we go. I just pulled out the advantage by getting the enemy from behind. And so, as a result, everybody's going to have, I think, like 2 turns or so before... have like 2 turns or so before before the enemy can even move. So that's your big advantage.
Granted, the same can and has been done to her before.
Yeah. None of the enemies are close enough to be useful with Machias.
So I have a question for you, based on your knowledge of this game.
Okay.
Are there any battles where, like, I have to figure out a specific strategy and pull it off in order to survive? Like, for example, fans of the Battle Network series may remember the battles against the security towers, where you had, like, 4 or 5 security towers with 500 health, and you had to destroy all of them in the same turn with the same attack. Otherwise, you would get punished, and it was pretty much an insta-kill. Are there any battles like that in this game, or bonus bosses where, like, you have to pull off a specific strategy in order to win?
There are some fights where strategy is a big thing in this anyway. A lot of it's not just rush in and beat the hell out of them. In this case, it is a, let's see. In this case, with this, there's actually a fight later on that I actually took Rean during the fight and moved him away from the party, and his only job was to constantly delay the additional enemies around the boss. That's all he did for the entire fight until I could get rid of those enemies, because otherwise they would be casting spells every turn, and I wouldn't be able to, and with as much damage as the boss himself was doing, it made it really hard to fight. So sometimes you may have to actually put characters to particular tasks. Sometimes you want to arrange the party, like you want to put the ones that are obviously like with a tank, like an MMO. You put the people who can weather the damage better in the front and the ones who can't towards the back. Or in some cases, I put the range towards the back regardless. A lot of it's like in positioning, and the big one, I think the biggest strategy in these games, I think the biggest strategy in the games though is manipulating that AT bar. Manipulating how everybody times in and everything of that sort.
Very interesting. So what's the beast point? I see beast points in the corner.
Oh, is it the brave points you mean?
Oh, brave points.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you use in the link attacks to actually determine what scale of link attacks. So like right now I have a 3. Well right now this is probably actually going to trigger. Nope. Certainly didn't. Wow.
What's funny is when it brought up the stat screen, I didn't realize at first that the overlay of the Twitch chat wasn't part of the screen. So I thought it was the text that the real Alan Smithy wrote was actually part of the stat screen, and it was saying, and, enemy description. Wow, strategy in a Legend of Heroes game? I usually speak.
One of the real quick. Go ahead. One of the best skills, I think one of the most useful skills that I actually used in the entire game repeatedly, and was actually something I still used in the last battle of both Sin and Sin 2, is Elliot's Echo's Beat. It's field mapped, and basically it raises everybody's defense and gives them HP regen.
Yeah, that seems pretty essential.
It's a very, very good skill to have. I am totally going ham with those.
Is that just area wide? Like it'll automatically affect everybody?
Yeah, it affects everybody within that circle when it goes off.
Within the circle.
And it's also field mapped rather than mapped based on a single character. So you can actually position it so that it's kind of like right in between everybody, so it just touches everyone in a sense. So you don't have to worry about your characters being all interconnected and everything.
So do characters generally have a set role? Like, is Elliot pretty much the healer cleric of the party, and Machias is the AoE, or can you like respec them to be way different from how they're presented?
You could do some tricks specifically with their quartz. The quartz will actually... Oh, go ahead.
Is there a purpose to doing it, or is it generally better to just let them play out their forte?
It can be also... there's all sorts of ways to do that. Let me get out of the battle, and I can actually show you the menu for it here in a second. Let's see here.
It's like turning, what's her face, the blonde-haired chick into Keanu Reeves.
Oh my god. There is a whole story to that.
I like how you timed the fart noise you made to when Mara swung her sword. So all I just heard, or I just saw her bring her sword down, and during the entire shockwave was your sound going...
I aim to please.
Oh god.
Oh, it's a Drak.
Oh, hi, Drak.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. Drak, meet Sean.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Drak.
Both of you guys are named Sean.
It's love at first sound.
Why, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm not around the mumblebees much these days.
So when the link attack showed up, why did it have a triangle and a circle? What's the difference between them?
It changes the type of attack that's going to go off.
What if you don't press anything? Do you have all the time in the world to select one, or do you have to press it before?
Oh. It will fade away. It's actually not a bad idea sometimes, because there are points when you're like, oh, I don't want to do this.
I was going to say, is there ever a time when you don't want to use a link attack, or do you generally always want to activate it?
You do want to try to always use one, specifically because it will give you your brave points. Every time you get the single one, you get the brave points.
Floofy, where are you?
I thought spending brave points was how you did the link attack.
Yeah, if you do the one that's the circle, you actually earn brave points on that one. You earn one brave point for the one that's a circle.
So triangle spends one and circle earns one?
Triangle spends 3. And then when you get the rush or burst, I mean, that's gonna be a square that comes up. And that one actually spends 5.
Feels like the whole Bravely Default mechanic. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to actually finish Bravely Default.
Alright.
Sounds like most people got a backlog a mile long.
My entire life is now my Steam library.
Don't get me started on backlog.
Oh,
I still
yeah.
gotta play through Witcher 2.
Oh, well, I still have you on before we hit the end of the time
sweet,
for you.
I'm a Gryffindor.
Before we hit the end of our time, I do want to ask you another question. How was your experience with Xseed?
Oh, I hated them. I would never work with them again. Oh wait, I still have to be in the next game. They're great. Everything was fantastic. They were the nicest people in the world. They gave me free beer and chips. I'm pretty sure, like, I actually got more muscle on my body since I worked for them.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that they were probably just trying to get you drunk.
Well, I mean, I gotta handle that CP somehow.
Oh, let's see here. What I was talking about earlier with being able to customize the characters. Most of the customization is gonna.
Praise the sun. Sorry.
Somebody's saying, was this during the recording? I want Drunken Rean. Can you give us an example of Drunken Rean?
Listen, Elliot, shh, Elliot. I don't care whether you're a boy or a girl. You are my friend. Buddy, I think you've had a little too much to drink, buddy. Shh.
After everything he goes through, he probably needs to get drunk at some point.
Yeah.
Just like you tell Lara's just like, Rean, you're too drunk. I'm taking it away from you. I'm the only one here who has a normal family life. And like Elliot starts crying and he goes, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yotaka adds in, I think he hit the bottle right after Sin 2 ended. That sounds about right.
Now I can't say any more than this, but otherwise I'll spoil the twist. But or I'll spoil the secret. But maybe that's why he loses the battle at the end of this game. when the other person is like, yeah, I've known how to operate this way longer than you. Maybe it's because he's just totally plastered when he's trying to operate it.
Well, there we go.
He's like, okay, fuck. This joy. What does this button do? Oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
I thought that's how Surgeon Simulator got started.
Oh.
Probably.
So, as I was saying earlier, big thing is that you have the orbment that you can use to customize, and that kind of you build on that to kind of really give your characters their roles. But there's a bit of a set system for that anyway, because certain characters, if they have this was definitely the case in oh god, too many in Trails in the Sky, you had the lines were a lot more influential on the kind of character they could be, but they also influence how much EP the character has, so that can also make a bigger role in their ability to cast spells. Like, so if you look at, I've got Rean's up, and Rean's got a 3-line orbment, so basically each of these lines, and then there's a Master Quartz in the center, but that's a whole nother story. But basically each of these slots you can put in a different type of quartz to actually give them abilities and so forth. Like Rean can do Tear, which is the healing spell. This is actually attack 1, so it boosts his attack or his strength by 10. Soul Blur gives him the ability to cast Soul Blur. Earth Lance for, yeah, he's got a 3-line.
Which gem has original character Do Not Cold Steel?
That'll probably end up being a Master Quartz. The Master Quartz are a specialized quartz that sets in the center of the orbment, and it can be used, and it will actually level up with the character. He has Fire and Time. Both are his locks. A lot of characters actually have 2 element locks.
Like, I can't change those out, can I?
The locks, no. Like right now, I'm looking at right now is a time lock, and then there's another time lock further down, and then there's a fire one right here. But the Master Quartz, you can change the Master Quartz. They love it's. I think the one of the ways. Are you familiar with Tales of the Abyss?
I am. I played it for a little while.
There's the and I suddenly can't remember the name of it. The special customizing thing that would level with your character.
I see.
And I suddenly just can't remember the name of it. I had almost 200 fucking hours in my copy of Tales of the Abyss, and I don't remember that name.
Yeah, I think that's what overwhelmed me, was because of the whole, like, you could only activate certain arts if you had specific gems equipped and used certain... like, you couldn't use the one person's electricity uppercut unless you had a certain skill, and then you had an electric attribute attached to them.
It's, yeah, you're right. The elemental, the FOEs or whatever. Field of Phonons, that's what it was. And, Cluzit got it, the capacity cores. The master quartz are not all that different from capacity cores, except you don't lose, it's like you don't lose the leveling of the quartz when you move it to another character. So say, I have Force highlighted right now on Rean. I can go in and actually, I can actually eventually go in and it's... Why are you not letting me... Oh. So I went ahead and switched him over to Mirage. In the case of Mirage, Mirage will give him more EP when he starts his turn. But that's not really useful with Rean because you don't want... You want Rean to actually focus on more on his strength.
It'll give him more EP? Come on, he's the lead character. He already has enough of that.
Otherwise, you're gonna have a field day with this one. Force actually on at the start of the every time he kills a character, he gets more CP.
Oh wait, a character or an enemy?
Or enemy. Sorry. So, but basically, there you go. And it also actually will eventually, as you can see on the upper right-hand corner of it, you can you could see the potential for its leveling and how it'll affect his stats over time. So it's an interesting...
That's easy. I don't care about potential. If I just tell it I'm disappointed, it'll work harder.
So, and then, of course, different master quartz, again, like I said, have different abilities. Like, Elliot's, it actually increases the capability of healing arts, HP recovery arts, and just that sort of thing. So... That's basically the orbment system in this. It's slightly different from Trails in the Sky and all the others. In fact, it radically got changed, so I can't really say slightly. I actually preferred the older... Yeah, I know, shut up. But I actually prefer the older version because I feel like there was more ability to customize the characters. But this one's actually really good to get people really going in it, if that makes sense. It feels like it was made an easier system, but at the same time, it's a good gateway to the others. Yes, there is a shut up Drak count going on. All right, so I know we're running low on time with you, Sean. Do you have other questions?
I'm trying to think. I had one other question, but then I forgot in the time that had passed. What are you most excited for when this game comes out? What one facet of it are you most eager about?
I am not pandering to you when I say this. It's the English voice cast. I am actually really excited to hear the dub of this. So that it's like you and everybody else all in on it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Well, it appears that answer exceeded my expectations.
Oh, shut up, Papyrus.
Sans, get off the computer.
Never!
Or that, yeah. But yeah, Petro's got a point too. I'm kind of eager to see everybody's reaction to the ending. I'll admit I will be sitting aside with popcorn and ready to go.
Can I join?
Yes, you can join.
Because I was there at 4 in the morning.
You remember how I, on my Nightmare playthrough, it was practically luck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was awful. I'll have to send it over to you on Skype if you want to see it at some point, Sean.
Alright.
But
anyway, though, I do gotta depart and assist my client with this thing.
That's quite alright.
I know it seems really vague, but usually they don't tell me what it's actually about until after being like, yeah, I'm here, what do you need?
No, I fully understand that, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Not a problem. Thank you for joining us. It's been a blast having you on here.
Yeah! Please pick up the official copy or import a copy if you hate English voices, just as long as you support what Xseed wants to do, because that's how you show interest and they bring more stuff over to the United States.
Basically, pretty much.
And if you do get the English version, let me know what you think of our performances, especially mine.
I
kinda still need a job.
I need validation. And I will try and see if they'll let me do Drunk Rean for some facet of Trails of Cold Steel 2.
That would be hysterical. I've heard some things, and I've seen little arguments come up based on some things.
Are you the person producing all of the Rean X Crow porn, Floofy?
God, no. I ship Machias and Ushus. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Not the shipments in public.
Oh!
Also, just show up drunk to a reading one day. See what they do. Go for it, man. You know you want to.
I almost think Brittany would, Hatsu would actually...
We're gonna have you do grunts as the twerk wolves.
Oh my gosh.
just come in drunk. Okay, here's your role for this game. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Thought you forgot about me, eh, buddy?
Yeah, we have somebody in here who's like saying, it's like, Sean, nothing personal, Chiplock.
Nothing personnel, kid. wait, there was an audio file. Let me find it. There's an audio file I did about committing oh, hold on, let me find it. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Uh-oh. While we have that audio file, I'm actually gonna turn down the volume of the game.
Alright, I found it. So let me bring up the volume on this and let me go ahead and play. Here we go. You're asking for a special favor from me, Rean Cold Steel, from Legend of Cold Steel? Nothing personnel, kid. But you're way out of my meme lake. And not even Cold Steel can take care of that burn. Now do me a favor and go commit Sudoku. Alright?
Yay! That was fantastic.
Oh, Siege already posted it. Yes. Wow, I can't believe someone saved those. So, if you want to go commit Sudoku, go ahead and use the download link, you frickin' loser.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sean.
Take care.
Have a great night. Good luck. All right, guys. So what do you think?
Wow.
So what do you think, guys? What should be done at this point? We have another 30 minutes to kill.
I want to point out that there's always a 6 and a 9 in Sudoku.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. Right. So everyone, stick around right now. Be in chat because it is time to give away our special prize.
Oh boy. Special prize.
It's Floofy.
What? No.
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 Yes, but no. That's later. I haven't gotten to discuss that yet, guys.
Hey.
Oh shit! Disregard.
Oh god, yeah. I just saw what Sean posted in chat. If you guys want to hear more of my stuff, including singing Sailor Moon as Papyrus from Undertale.
Yes. Yes. No. Yes. That's the only answer to that. So, how many peeps do we got in chat right now? We got 40 peeps.
Wow, we got a decent number of people here.
Persons, not peeps, because peeps melt eventually.
A bit, yeah. They get kind of messy.
You forget, I'm Christian, so they're peeps.
Ho ho! We'll spend more time being lost, I guess, while you do your raffle. Whoa! Whoa! Running away! No! Or I could do that. This is one of those moments when I seriously wish I had Hayate, because that's such an amazing skill.
Alright, we have a winner!
So tell us, who is this winner?
Where are you in the chat?
Valiar just talked.
IARD, where are you?
He is right there. I just saw a message from him.
Yes.
We need to get a way to get in, do some personal contacting with ya. Actually, easier probably to go in chat for this part. The 3D is actually new to the 3D is actually new to this particular game. The last game, Ao no Kiseki, was the one that actually had the sprites. Was the last of the Kiseki games to have sprites.
Oh, god damn it.
There was supposed to be, I've not heard anything else about Akatsuki, so I don't know for sure. How about we have one of us send him a message, and then he can respond back at some point?
Yeah, I'll send it. I'll send you the message. So, Valiard, please respond to this message eventually, hopefully soon. Because this is your prize, you want it.
Yeah, usually I should, but I'm actually not entirely paying attention to this.
You could have taken out to this in that sentence, and it would still be appropriate for your life.
Hey! It's also been too damn long since I've played this. Clearly, as I fumbled around in Celtic, it was like, oh god. And of course I can't get anything over to Rean to heal him. Alright. The hardest part is that the chat is over part of the text on there. It's suddenly I remember, oh, I have other party members I can switch in and out. Hello. So, 20 minutes to kill.
Falcon is asking, will you stream SC?
Possibly. I am actually kind of cheating way ahead. I'm way ahead of everybody else, so it'd be kind of unfair to start streaming SC when I'm about at least halfway through the game at the moment. So, I mean, I could start streaming SC, but I'm quite sure a lot of people wouldn't want to see that. Granted, I am getting up to some other big crazy stuff. You know, I have 20 minutes to kill.